Good morning. I want to take this week and investigate some more, elaborate some more on what Robert talked about yesterday at church in terms of breakthrough. There are times when each one of us we get stuck, we get into a formidable situation. We perhaps want to just kind of lay down and just say, forget it. I can't do this. I can't trust God anymore. And I find that people give up very quickly when things get difficult. But the Lord is inviting us to exercise this faith muscle and to trust Him and see Him come through as we exercise the faith muscle. It's not perfect. And perhaps in a lot of ways, it's kind of ugly. It doesn't show our best side, but it still is something that God is going to use to be able to massage Christ-likeness into us. It occurs to me as I'm thinking about this that one of the things that God is calling us to do is to take a step in what we know, take a faith step in obedience to what Jesus has said and we know He has said. This reminds me of a story in Luke chapter 17 where let me just read it to you. On the way to Jerusalem, that is Jesus, was passing along between Samaria and Galilee. And as he entered a village, he was met by 10 lepers who stood at a distance and lifted their voices saying, "Jesus, Master, have mercy on us." And when he saw him, he said to them, "Go and show yourselves to the priests." And as they went, they were cleansed. Now, the story goes on from there, but it's important to say that Jesus said He wanted them to do something, and as they did that, it was an act of obedience, and that obedience was the faith, that as they acted in obedience, there was a breakthrough, that the healing came when they acted in obedience to what Jesus had said to them. That's a very big principle that we have in terms of breakthrough, is we act in obedience to what Jesus has said and what we know that Jesus has said to us. So that's the first principle that we want to just kind of start ruminating on as we go into this week, is what has Jesus said that we need to do, that we need to put our faith into practice by obeying, and in some sort of concrete way, obeying what He has said. And that is the beginning of a breakthrough. That's our first word for this week, and we'll elaborate on that some more as we go. Thanks so much for joining me. God bless you.